You're watching More Shit Monday, brought to you by Visible. If you came here looking for more exclusive, never before seen clips from my conversation with Jerrod, then you've come to the right place. Well done. Queen Emma, roll it.
But what's the first movie you showed?
Oof.
Like, but that was your movie. Like, what was the first, like, okay, like, you gotta see this because this means a lot to me and you have to see this.
I will say we've played some, and this might be very niche, but we've played some throwback like Disney Channel movies.
Yeah.
Like Luck of the Irish on St. Patty's Day
funny.
and like shit like that where you're just like, and the worst part is you catch yourself the whole time you're like staring at the side of their face like, how do you feel about this part? This part is a very important part of this movie. I need to make sure that you are absorbing this and like really understanding how pivotal this is to the plot of this movie. And you're staring at the side of their head as if like this 4-year-old is about to disappoint you on a level that you didn't even know you had an expectation of.
So wait, you were a Disney kid? Like Disney Channel?
I have to be honest. I was a Animal Planet and Nat Geo Wild kid.
Whoa.
Yeah, curveball.
Go on. Wow.
I always say that like
I was like a History Channel kid. Like I was watching like Histories, Mysteries and stuff, but that was more secret than being gay. Like I was just like, oh, I'm not telling anybody. I was like, I know a lot about George Washington. I'm not like, no one could know this.
I used to watch the Antique Roadshow with my dad on a very regular basis.
Really?
Like, because he loved it. Like, and like, This Old House, I think it was called. It was like a home improvement show.
Yes.
Love that shit. When they called a drawer a draw, I couldn't.
That's how my boyfriend says it. In Massachusetts, he's like, go to the draw. And I'm like, say it again. But okay, because we're also, I'm sorry to jump around, but this is huge.
No, please.
Because we're of an age where we had to watch things that our parents were watching, like things that were just on, like in the house.
We couldn't stream.
Correct. And I see that with like my nieces, like they got iPads and they have like, they're having their own experience. They didn't have to like, I grew up like watching like Andy Griffith and like Oprah and just things that my parents were watching because I didn't have, me and my brother fought for the remote on Saturday mornings because we only had cable on one TV. And I was like, I wanted to watch Nickelodeon. He wanted to watch BET.
Yep.
And so guess who ended up watching Snoop and Dre every Saturday? Because it's like my brother got the remote. But like just watching things that you wouldn't have chosen.
Correct.
And like do your kids, like, are they like watching TV with y'all? Like, I don't know how much y'all are like a TV household or like.
The TV is often on, a lot of times just in the background.
Yeah.
But my husband specifically will strong arm the TV on a regular basis. He's like, I'm not watching another effing Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Yeah.
I'm watching whatever this is. And as long as it's not like blood and guts, severe violence, I'm like, fuck it, leave it on.
That's my next question. When were you introduced to violence?
Well,
because that's also going to be huge.
Okay. Well, this is a great. I know exactly how to steer this conversation.
Go on.
Have you seen the movie RRR?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I've heard, but I heard it's just
here's
gore,
the deal.
gore. Yeah.
Here's the deal. You watch the first 10 minutes of RRR. You tell me how old you think a child should be to have to watch that scene of RRR, which is like a mass murder. I don't know. It's absolute bloodbath.
Yeah.
My husband has put it on more than once at this point.
See, I like that. And this, I have no kids, but you know the Safdie movie Good Time? You know, like with Rod Pattinson? Like,
yes.
When my niece and nephew came to visit me in LA, they're 6 and 7 years old. I took them to the theater to see Good Time. My nephew had nightmares for 6 months. And I'm proud of that. I'm like, good. Like, get some hair on your chest. Like, I'm like, there's a very toxic part of me that's just like, yeah. Because like I have an older brother who like, I just watched what he watched. So I was watching Menace to Society. I'm a child.
Yes.
Like, I'm a child. I'm watching Menace to Society. My dad took me to theaters to see The Players Club. It's a movie about like a strip club. He took me to see The Players Club, like as a child. Said, "Don't tell your mom." Like that was. So I grew up watching adult things, but I like that. I didn't have like, because now kids can have. Because I also like Nickelodeon became Nick at Night. Yep. So like even if I was watching Nickelodeon all day, by like 8 o'clock, I'm now like watching Bewitched.
Yes.
Like I Love Lucy.
Yes.
I'm like watching adult programming, and it changes. So it wasn't 24-hour kid programming, and I don't know when you would introduce that like to a child. Like how early can you introduce them to like adult programming to like learn the.
This is great theory. This is great. We need to do some research on this.
Yeah, because
the problem is that it's more pressing for me because they're here already.
They're here. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Like,
this could be a problem.
When do you go?
So
like,
I will
okay,
say,
you can...
we have 3 now that can sort of advocate for themselves in what they want to watch, or like basically place a vote. Mm-hmm. We do a lot of voting in our house.
Okay.
You got to pull the
Democratic household. Yeah. Okay.
But there are times where they're told like, no, we're not watching that. Mm-hmm. And they'll be like, why? And I'm like,
great question. No, like, great question. Yeah.
I'm so glad you're inquisitive. Yeah. Mom said no. Yeah. Simple as that. But there are times where we will just put things on. And like Jason specifically, the one thing that we have kept from them is tablets and screens, like that they can decide. Yeah. So if something is being put on the TV, it's being put on by an adult.
Oh, that's huge.
So
because I mean I'm out and I see the kids just kind of like zombied out at like a table, and I'm just like, you know, and now I've seen old. I'm like, back in my day, a kid was just bored. Right? You're just like listening to your mom talk to her friend, and that's what you got to do.
Yes.
Just like eye level with sweet tea.
Yeah. Right.
Just like
you're like slowly trying to unwrap the straw so that you have something to do.
If you're lucky, you got crayons. Yes. If you're at a kid friendly like
but the
environment,
crayons were offered by the hostess, never prompted by a parent.
No. Mom wasn't bringing that shit. Like but she's talking to Sylvia, and you just gotta like sit and like. Yep. Like kind of maybe chime in and get told to shut up. But like now I see kids just zombied out. Like they just stay in there. Yeah.
It's crazy to see kids that get locked into screens. But then our kids have tablets. They only get them when we get on planes.
Okay. Yeah.
But even those tablets, they don't necessarily know how to like, they can't download things. Like there's nothing that they can do. It's like what we've put on there that they have the option to choose then. Mm-hmm. But really it is, once they get these things, I kid you not, our second especially, I'll be like, Elliot, Elliot. And still nothing.
Yeah.
Homegirl is, locked in. Like to a point where you're like, this can't be healthy.
And what's she watching?
Literally anything.
Yeah.
She could be scrolling. She can't read yet. She could be scrolling words, and I would be like, Ellie. And we'd get 10 deep, and I'd be like, are you shitting me right now?
No, can I tell you my YouTube account is logged in at my mother's house in North Carolina, and she watches, I have 4 nieces, and she watches like the youngest 3. And so I see what they're watching. It's in the search history, like what they're watching. And let me tell you, it's fucking terrifying. It's all now it's basically
I'm so
like
glad you went here.
Reality shows. It's always a family in Florida. For some reason, they're always in fucking Florida. They're always in Florida. Mm-hmm. And they're always in a new house because they got to move because stalkers find their kids and they have to like move to a new house like every like couple weeks.
How that works when you put your kid on the internet.
When you put your child, like exploit your child.
Yep.
But it's always like, and it's a lot of medical shit. Like they're always like in the hospital and they're always getting something pulled. And my nieces are watching this like shit. Like it makes like truly. I was told that TV was rotting my brain, and I'm watching like Hey Arnold and Rugrats. That shit looks like fucking King Lear. Compared to the fucking shit, like the horrendous shit that they're watching all day. I just know it from my search history because I have to clear it so I don't look fucking insane if someone comes over and they're just like, oh, did you just watch 1,300 videos of children? But like, but it's like, it's so dark. It's
gotten to a point in our house where our oldest, she's very bright, and I'm not just saying that because she's my kid. Like she picks up on some shit. Mm-hmm. She will no longer ask me to put videos on YouTube because our second will ask and she'll go, no, mom doesn't like YouTube. It's weird videos.
It's weird.
Because I've said it so many times, I don't know how else to explain it to them. Like, I can't explain to you that it's creepy that this parent is following this kid around with a camera and then cutting it together and putting it on the internet for other kids to enjoy as if it's like fucking kids MTV.
I just talked myself out of having them.
No. You should still have them.